Yanni 316, not Stone Cold 316. John 16. Is that Stone Cold? I don't know. We're mulliganing this hand. Oh, would you look at that? Absolutely horrible. Oh man, Liliana. Putting away Liliana just never feels right to me. But I guess I'm left with little choice, huh? I guess there's nothing to ramp into with elves, so... Alright. Feels kind of mid there, but I guess we'll be aggressive then on the play, huh? Not even like this, all the crazy scientists. Yeah, the flavor's pretty fun, isn't it? Crazy scientists, is it? There's definitely a lot of cool stuff within the color. I mean, Seal's Archive. This is going to be control. If this is control... I think we just set down the Dreadknight. I think if it's control, we're just going to want to be do as much pressure as possible. I think going for the draw and control... Ooh, chess guy. Spellsling is cool too. Yeah, Spellsling decks are really fun. Lightning Helix is better than Torch. Maybe we just bring it back, so it's not too bad. I'm gonna go Cottage. Elf's kind of not doing too much here right now. Might even have a bit of triumph of my own thing if they get crazy. But damage is damage, and that's all I care about. If they're exiling anyway. Bitter Triumph, I'm not joking, I'm halfway tempted to try this out. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. We're gonna deny you the life gain. Maybe we go for L so that we can go for Restless Cottage. I know that seems insane, but like we're already, you know, lagging behind so much that I think I have to prevent the life gain there. I don't know. It's not looking exquisite either way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gotta try. We still have a Timeline Culler, I guess. I mean, 4-color control. Inedible defeat's annoying. Oh, all their stuff gains life. That's the worst part about this. All their stuff like lightning, 2 lightning helixes, and then inedible defeat. That's annoying. I mean, we still got a little bit of gas here. I'm down to 8 life, which is kind of hilarious. Down to 8 life, and they haven't even like casted an actual creature yet. On the right side, Cottage is immune to inedible defeat. It is. That is nice. That is nice. This is a non-lands permanent. That is cool. That is cool. Sadly, we're trying to lag behind here a little bit too much, but I'm down to 5 life. You think they would be the ones hitting me, huh? Yeah, I'm rocking it. A hole in the armor, huh? I don't think I'm going to pop the map token. I kind of want to get this Esper Origins down, but like, you know. I think Esper Origins is a little bit more important than the map token. Vivien? Oh, they hate this, right? Theoretically, they should hate it. I don't know. We'll see. Vivien Reid is annoying for them. Hopefully. Well, I'm almost thinking, though, like, should I even... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to try it out. If they have Jeskai Revelation, then it's just game over. You got it. See any Duress, which is, you know, not great, but I don't know. We'll figure it out. Got a Cecil into Timeline Culler. Let's see if you got a, anything scary. The whole deck is basically just removal, right? Alright, that's 4 damage, baby. Just 4 more swings and we're good. They did shock themselves in, so it's kind of noteworthy, huh? This Underground Mortuary, a little unfortunate, not gonna lie. That life gain is going to be a problem. The rest, we'll keep that. We'll keep that. Kind of awkward, though. If I do top deck into non-tap land, that would be optimal. So we are just going to exile a card from the graveyard to draw a card. I know it seems kind of dumb to have this in the deck, but it's better than the removal. Just like paying 2 to draw a card is still better than spot removal that can't get rid of anything, so... I think we're just going to have to draw on the Sentinel. Using our whole turn to Duress does not feel worth it. We're going to need to get a little bit of a momentum boost with an untapped land, because otherwise we're just really lagging behind here. Untapped land into Jecht and then Duress might be enough to hit it, but we are firmly behind schedule here. Alright, here we go. It's actually not that bad. I mean, you know, unless they have nothing else in their hand. So, okay. They can't cast the No More Lies, so it's gotta be Jeskai Revelation. Yeah, there's no doubt. No doubt. Jecht the Reluctant Guardian. They can't answer it, which, I mean, as of right now, they can't. I don't want to hold my breath, but as of right now, they can't. If they do have an answer and they do tap out, like, let's say they do, like, the inevitable defeat. Then we go for Aclazotz. So I'm going to just go in for Jecht first. If they have, like... No, come on. Did you top deck for... It's so obnoxious. That's crazy. That's crazy work. I mean, it's, like, truly crazy work. I can't go in for Aclazotz, obviously. That is crazy work. I'm paying that 5 times over. Yes, absolutely. Alright, at least we kind of whittled them down, though. They did have the answer that get lost, which is kind of annoying for Jecht, but... I think we just go Aclazotz, right? I mean, we could just put really the pressure on, but... Maybe we go Haste, and then Aclazotz. He top decked so well? Yeah, that was a good top deck. I mean, they had no answer for the Jecht. The Jecht probably would have just took over the game, but... I guess we're just hoping for no Jeskai Revelation. Because as of right now, they can go for that. But now we do have 2 Timeline Cullers. Okay. Top the Surrak, which is pretty fortunate, so... I'm not gonna go for this color. I'm gonna chill on this one, just in case they do hit me with another... Maybe that's a little bit too passive. I'm gonna go for the Dreadknight. Dude, if they top deck Jeskai Revelation, I'll scream. He's just better? I think so. I think so. No, we need a big Gitrog monster, I think. A big the Gitrog monster. Alright. Ooh, sweet Jones. Woo! Timeline Cullers, baby. Main decked for the win. Wow, get out here, get lost. Woo! Round 3. Fight. Alright, got Cecil, got Esper Origins. I don't know. Seems like it could be pretty fun. Of course, we got that lovely Gitrog Ravenous Ride. Trample Haste, very, very fun card. Let's see if we can get it going, man. Before I do anything, let's just swing in. 2 tap lands is kind of awkward, so... Get lost right on the Cecil. It's kind of rude. Kind of rude, don't you think? So we want to go Esper Origins or Balemurk. It's probably just Balemurk so we can set this up and get maybe a more of our Void friends in there. And there we go. There we go. So I guess it's just Cecil by default then, right? Because we can just play this from the graveyard then. Let's give them plenty to worry about with the color. Got rid of one of my Duresses, though. I have a full 4. I think you just need 4. I'm not joking you. They're just never bad. They're literally just never bad. Never. Versus control, I would probably run 6 if I could. Guess we go color into Cecil, into map. All gas ahead. More graveyard shenanigans. Yeah, and this is just like a value pile, so this is kind of nice. I think we're just gonna go color here. Depending on if they counter this or not, if they do, okay, that's fine. As I say, depending on whether they do that or not, I guess it matters whether or not we go for Origins or we go for the Mortuary. But because I do have 5, no matter what, I think it's probably Origins, right? Surrak, not the Ghost Vacuum, I can tell you that right now. I think we can put the Surrak on top. Just gotta avoid that Jeskai Revelation, I think. I'm not even joking you. That card is just so nasty. I don't really want to get Gitrog. I really want this to kind of be like the finishing stamp, if I can help it, so... Let's go for the map. I'm probably going to go for the Esper Origins instead. Elegy Acolyte, huh? I guess. Another land. It's an untapped land. Worth noting, I guess. Do I want this Acolyte? I guess. Why not? It is basically free because the summon gets it. Otherwise, if we pitch it, then we're just gambling. I guess I could take a land or something, but... Alright. Looking relatively okay. We're going to see an inevitable defeat here. Lightning Helix to the... Whoa. Why to the... Oh, I guess... that. Okay, yeah. 4 and 5 is better than 3, right? I mean, it's pretty good, right? Got Elegy Acolyte. I could just really try to go for the Gitrog. I mean, that'd be kind of nasty, wouldn't it? That would be just enough for lethal. Gitrog, Ravenous Ride for lethal. But, I mean, there's no way they don't have something here, so... I'm gonna go for Surrak first. Okay. Man, maybe I should... No, there's no way, right? God, there's like no way. Alright, let's try... Okay, well, let's try to keep the gas up then. If they go in for like Ultima, then we just have like the Gitrog monster, so... Another Acolyte? I guess, right? They're holding, yeah, they're holding for sure, so I'm not gonna blame myself on that one. I mean, it's basically like a card draw, so... It's not that I need the Acolyte necessarily, but it's just, we just draw, so... Do I need another land? I mean, we have the Gitrog Ravenous ride, so... I don't know if I need a land. I don't know. Not really. And the Overlord comes on, so I'm kind of hoping that they go in for what, like Ultima. I'm hoping the Ultima here. If they Ultima here, we did it! Let's go! No way! No way! The Gitrog Ravenous ride! Trample Haze! No way! Wow! For the win! Frog Horror Mount. Get out of here. Come on. Gitrog, baby. Uranium Man versus Mana Man. What? This is the matchup for the ages, I think. Yeah, my card is, it's honestly not even like that old. It's a 2013, but it does say iPod when I plug it in, which is kind of funny. Alright, stock up. I kind of just want to get rid of your stock up, to be honest. I mean, that is just always the worst thing. I assume this is going to be 4-color control, which I have been seeing a little bit more of lately. Alright, let's go for the Esper Origins. We certainly love the Surrak Hunter. As of point, kind of weird that we didn't go for the Elves, but if I have nothing to ramp up into, do I really care that much? Not really. A backup camera was basically, yeah, the backup camera. Backup cameras are nice. Those are so nice. You know what else is nice? An Elusive Hunter. Bashing you for 4, baby. Let's get the Esper Origins. Kind of weird that, you know, the Llanowar Elves just totally out by the wayside, but we'll grab an Elegy Acolyte. Free of charge. That feels pretty exquisite. Alright, so they did answer with the Damnation. I thought there was like a, you know, it's probably an 80% chance they have the untapped land there, which is quite unfortunate. But we do have the Overlord to kind of rebuild, which I top decked. Got a little lucky there. Okay. Quite unfortunate. We're probably going to have to just get losted here. I would like to just... Really? You're going to let me have this, huh? I mean, that's pretty fortunate. It's a little surprising there. I'm gonna pitch these. I mean, another land is kind of nice, but God, I really want to hard cast this damn thing. Let's do it. Really want to hard cast this Overlord. It's kind of unfortunate there, but I think it's probably just Surrak, honestly. We don't really need the bigger, clunkier stuff like Aclazotz. That's a lot better versus control, or aggro, excuse me. I think it's probably Surrak Elusive Hunter there, right? I wonder if they'll actually get lost the Balemurk. I doubt it, right? But like, why wouldn't they go in for the Acolyte? Oh, that's why. Well, that's why. I guess we are asking rhetorical questions here now. Still holding up that get lost, huh? I mean, they're going to rip it eventually, so... Ooh, inevitable defeat, huh? I'm like halfway tempted to just bitter triumph my own thing here. I really am. Just to dodge their 3 life gain. If I do that... Is that dumb? Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, they're not going to play a creature. They're not playing a creature, so... You're so quiet I can tell it was on? That's nice. That's really nice. Yeah, I think just preventing that life gain could be reasonable here. I mean, there's no... Okay. There's no way that that's actually relevant for us, though. They're not going to have a creature to play, so... Esper Origins. I think we're just going to go gambling here, because I want to put the Timeline Culler in the grave. We are going to be a little greedy here. Into a Blooming Marsh, kind of whatever. I think I'm going to keep up the Bitter Triumph just so I can maybe pop my own creature again. Who knows? Got a lot of mana, nothing really to do with it, which kind of sucks. Let's go ahead and, like, overextend here. Just get all of our land out, and then if they swipe, then we'll have the Overlord next turn. Not this turn, the next turn, and then the summon will also pop up the squad. Jeskai Revelation. Okay, I think we're probably just done then, right? Well, I think it's pretty much over here, yeah. Alright. I think we're just gonna click some buttons here. Alright, let's see if we can kind of bounce back here. Let's try to apply some pressure here. I'm gonna just commit to the Restless Cottage, and then we'll turn, and then we'll go probably... I don't know, it's kind of close here. We're gonna just bite the bullet. I don't have to worry about Duress immediately, so that's typically how I play this, right? We don't have to worry about Duress. We're worried about Duress when they have the Jeskai Revelation. That's their win con, essentially. So they could stock up. I mean, I'm still gonna do this. I think getting the Overlord is okay. We can afford to go for the Overlord on the play. On the draw, Overlord might be a little clunky, because it does take a while, but... Gitrog should be really, really nice in this matchup. Alright, let's Duress. Weft walking, holy shit. Okay. If you can't, oh, what does this do? If you cast it, judge all the cards. The first spell each player casts be cast without paying its mana costs. Interesting. I'm gonna go for Consult the Star Charts. I don't really care if they exile my stuff here, right? It's either Inevitable Defeat or the Consult the Star Charts. I think it's the Insult. I think we want to cut them at the button, I think. So let's do this. Warp, and then I'm gonna go for the Esper Origins. And what am I looking for? I mean, that's not too bad though, right? A Fountain Port ensures that we can go in for Gitrog. Sure, they do have a lovely Inevitable Defeat, which kind of sucks, but it's kind of weird that they went for that so quickly. We do have a nice Gitrog. I mean, I could just slam down the Gitrog. But I think ultimately it's probably better to go in for the Esper Origins, right? Let's wait on the Gitrog there a little bit. We might as well grab the Elf. I mean, we can actually cast the Elf there, make use for a leftover mana, so it's kind of cool. Sure. So, Weft walking, huh? I'm a little nervous about this. Certainly seems interesting, huh? Card seems like kind of mid, just because obviously, you know, you can kind of get screwed by the opponent's stuff, but I don't really want to go for Gitrog. Maybe this is a little bit too passive, but... No! Alright. You gotta be joking me. Auto tapper, auto tapper, auto tapper. You are killing me, my friend. Alright, I guess we'll just make the best of what it is, but it's really disappointing. It's really disappointing there. We're supposed to go in for the Timeline Culler. They didn't leave me open 2 black sources. They tapped my elf. That's fine. Oh, hi! I don't know if I can say your name here. Xeno Rost. How you doing here, my friend? Whoa, Weft walking. Okay. So, yeah, this is definitely just, I would say just Golgari, basically. So, we can cast something for absolutely free. I mean, we're going to see the double-edged sword here, right? So it's going to be Gitrog. Gitrog, the Ravenous ride. For absolutely free. 6. Oh, we have the cottage for absolutely free too. Round 3. Fight. Alright, you know what? I mean, I can't really get rid of this. It's not bad enough to get rid of, but... I don't know. Maybe this kind of is. It's not. No, it's not. It's not, right? We don't have a turn 1 play, which sucks. We don't have a Duress. You basically just want Duress. Like, I don't know. They have nothing to interact with, so... Been watching, listening to anything good lately? If that's to me, honestly, not really. To be honest. Well, we should have a better answer for you, but not really. Let's go for this Esper Origins. Trying to find a Duress. I'm just looking for Duress or not lands. 4-color control too. Yeah, it's a good deck. Xeno, it's a pretty good deck. There's my lovely Duress. We can hold on to the Duress for a while, right? We just need Duress versus the dreaded Jeskai Revelation. I don't think we can. We just can't survive that, right? You listen to conspiracy videos? Uh-oh. Any juicy ones, or... Alright, let's go and swing in. I think we can hold off on this Duress. I'm probably just going to try to Esper Origins first. We also do have Fountain Port, but... I'm only worried about Duress later in the game. You can stock up, you can do whatever you'd like. I don't care about much else. I guess we'll just take the Dreadknight. It is for free, and we already have a Surrak, so... The deck fails hard versus Fountain Port, yeah. Yeah, I imagine we're going to get swept up via Damnation here. Oh yeah, we for sure are, right? Do you run Jeskai Revelation? Secret government alliances, the aliens, time shows, that kind of stuff. That is beyond my pay grade, but it's sort of interesting, right? Aliens are scary. Aliens are real scary. 4 times, yeah, I see that, Xeno. That feels like the deck's win con, basically, right? I think I gotta hit the Duress at some point, so let's go ahead and just take a look at your hand here. This is terrifying. I can't lie to you, this is absolutely terrifying. I think it has to be Consult the Star Charts. Yeah. They also have Fire Magic. I think it has to be Consult the Star Charts. This just gives them the most stuff. It's basically an advanced stock up at this point, so... we're not looking so good here. We have both of our bricks. These are Giga bricks, too. So maybe I just go in for the Fountain Port. God, I don't know. That feels pretty weak sauce, I'm not gonna lie. That feels pretty weak. Yeah, obviously believe in aliens. Hey, I do too. Seems very unlikely that we are the only ones here, right? Okie dokie. Let's get the Fountain Port going. That's right, baby! And another Duress ain't half bad, but now I have to work around this High Noon too, huh? I think I do just hit the Duress. I don't know. I don't really want you to have a stock up. That's for sure. It's probably just stock up. You can have your Lightning Helixes, whatever. So that was my one spell for the turn. They can hit me for what? 2. I mean, the Restless Cottage is a pretty good move here, I think. But I need to activate this so I can activate it, so... Otherwise, do they take the High Noon? No, I think the Restless Cottage is a pretty adequate move here. Alright. Fire Magic. They can, what? I mean, they can only do 1 per turn, so it's not like they can go double, so. Certainly not terrible. Fountain Port, their turn hitting with the 1/1s are good. Yeah, they do have the Fire Magic, so I don't want to overextend into all these fish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, Restless Cottage can just kind of keep eating them away, so. Let's keep trying it, right? I mean, they have Lightning Helix, but again, they're affected by their own High Noon too, so. They also can just pop the High Noon on the Cottage, that's fine. I mean, we have to burn through it at some point anyway, so. I guess now we're free, huh? Wouldn't mind a Gitrog. These Bitter Triumphs are so rough. Nah, I'm gonna dish that. These Bitter Triumphs are super rough here. Have you ever seen any different question yours? Big place. Yeah, that's basically the thing, right, Dustin? Like, it's pretty big place, isn't it? The old universe. Oh man, this kind of sucks. Let's try to draw. These lightning helixes are just not where you want to be. We do the Restless Cottage, which kind of is nice. I guess we can sacrifice to draw a card. Because I definitely have to get this cottage down. Getting down this Dreadknight is so mid, I feel like, though. I'd rather just go for a Fountain Port. Or maybe just another fish. Okay. Please do not Jeskai Revelation. Unfathomable, yeah. I don't ever forget when I was like 14, 15, like learning about the actual magnitude of the, I guess, the universe, right? There's an AI card. Oh, that's not good. There's an AI card in the new Omen Path set. That is not good. Alright, it's because I do have this Lightning Helix. We're just going to go ahead and pop these for card draw, I think. We want a little bit more sauce. Almost obvious. That's really unfortunate, because I kind of thought that's what was going to happen, Xeno. I really thought that's what was going to happen, right? Because if they have to make through the Omen Path stuff, I kind of thought that was. I remember some other people were like really reassuring that, like, hey, this is not going to be AI. I'm going to definitely check it out. It's called Favored Fighter. What is the giveaway? Usually it's the fingers, right? A lot of times the AI giveaways are like the fingers. I don't know if opponents just... I don't know what they're doing. They hit me with a few of your goes, but... I don't know if they're just being mean. I have them muted, so I don't know if they're just like spamming shit right now. Fingers and words usually. Eyes in the background. Here, maybe I'll take a look at it. This game's like not even close to over. They'd have one Jeskai Revelation and like we could just be screwed, so I'm not sure why they're like malding down here. If I go Restless Cottage, we can still go for Fountain Port. Now that they got rid of the fire magic though. Is it worth it to Restless Cottage here? I think so. It's close though, right? Yeah, I wouldn't use ASF to make money. I use it for writing a lot. Hey, there you go. Alright. That seems okay. Okay-ish. I mean, they're going to hit it at least for one time, right? So another Lightning Helix. Do we want to just... I don't really want to do this. I'd rather just let them have it. It kind of sucks, but... yeah. I think we're just going to have to let them have it. Maybe I shouldn't have even gone for their cottage anyway, if that was my plan, but... at this point, it's probably Dreadknight then, huh? Yeah, I mean, if they committed to it, let's try the Dreadknight, I guess. We just gotta avoid the Jeskai Revelation. Once they drop that, we are in a hurricane of problems, I think. Hollow Man, MTG. That's right, that's right. Yeah, how we doing? How we doing? You can deny... yeah, I did that the first game. I don't know if it worked out so well for me. I think I'd rather just get more pressure out, right? I did that the first game. I didn't really want to do that. I think I might just need them for the prowess tokens with the Jeskai Revelation, right? Astrals, you got any hollows for me? Writing a novel is so much... writing a novel, there you go. Fresh out, only foils. Damn it. I hate foils. Tidebinder. Really? Okay. I don't know if I really care. I mean, are they blocking? Are they just trying to get me to flinch, or like what's going on here? I mean, I don't know what that really accomplished. I'm not gonna lie, I was not really picturing the Tidebinder here. So let's go map. I guess we probably just put on the Dreadknight because it has trample. So Balemurk will stay. I guess worst case scenario we can sacrifice. I am a little bit nervous though. I'm nervous about that damn Jeskai Revelation. I'm at 22 life though, so I'm also nervous about Meringue River Regent. Zeno, I guess I should ask you, right? Do they run a Meringue River Regent? I think I will do this. This is nice and annoying for them, right? Don't want to exile. I kind of want to deny them the life gain, so. Now I think this is a pretty good use of a Bitter Triumph. Okay, that's fine, whatever. It's not really the end of the world. You've ran 2? Yeah, I feel like they should probably be running some, so. I'm gonna hardcast this bad boy. Yeah, I can't think of a reason not to. It's fine. Oh, get rid of that Duress, which kind of sucks. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Hold on, how much land do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4? That gives me a good opportunity for the Acolyte. I mean, if we get swept up, that's also pretty bad, though. But we also can rebuild, so I'm just going for it. Let's give him a nice little test. Do you have a Damnation? They got 1 card left in their hand, so I imagine... Okay, that's nice. I guess we'll give them a Damnation check here. Consult the star charts? Okay, so they'll probably find one, I'm assuming, then. Which kind of sucks, because now they have 4 left open. Timeline Culler? Yeah, Timeline will definitely be on the back end here, for certain. I mean, maybe Acolyte was even a little bit too greedy. I don't know why they didn't block with the Tidebinder, though. If they're just Damnationing... Not Damnation, whatever. Wrath, whatever. How much damage can we pull here? 7, 9. God, I wish I had a frickin'... Whatchamacallit. I wish I had a frickin' Restless Cottage here. I don't think I really want to just Bitter Triumph the Tidebinder. I don't think so. Oh, hold on now. Do I want to be aggressive? I think so, because we can use Bitter Triumph on our own Culler, I believe. So I'm going to try this out. Sure. I think we're sitting, like, relatively okay here. I mean, even a Jeskai Revelation, am I really shaking in my boots here? Not really. Blocking, yeah, that's fine. We can always bring this back later. So, down to 7. Gain life. We're kind of crushing him in card advantage at this point. I probably should have gone, oh, that was a misplay there, huh? I should have went for the Origins first to set up the draw on the Acolyte. Yeah. Do I want another Acolyte? I mean, yeah, I guess. Like, we got a Culler coming, so... I think we just kind of keep the gas going, right? Why not? Clean up our hand a little bit. Snag an Acolyte? I mean, sure. B-E, aggressive. I like your style. I like your style, Yap. Let's go, let's go. Alright, so let's give him another... Whatchamacallit? Ultima, that is unfortunate. So I guess we might as well sacrifice the food because it's everything's going. So, all right, we'll eat the food. Even though, yeah, because our artifacts are going, so we might as well eat it then. But it's not that bad. Ooh, Liliana! Liliana, Dreadhorde General. Let's go. Let's go. I'm just gonna chuck you out here. Liliana, Dreadhorde General. Let's go. The zombie infestation has begun. Unless you've got a Tidebinder. Alright, alright. If we go for Acolyte, then we can go for the Culler. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Non-MTG question, man. Hit me with it. Hit me with it. How's life? I got you. I got you. Timeline Culler. Get lost on my Liliana. You are no fun. You are no fun. My Liliana, you didn't want the invasion to come. That's fine, it's fine. Alright, they're in complete top deck mode. Hopefully I don't see a Jeskai Revelation. I think that's pretty much the only thing that can, like, truly save them, but... Let's go as wide as possible then, right? Timeline Culler for aggro. We do have the Bitter Triumph to cancel out in case they do have whatchamacallit. Like inevitable defeat, we can block out the stuff with Bitter Triumph. Bada bing, bada boom. Ha ha! Hey, let's give me your go. Your go, my friend. Still 999. We're going Mythic. So if we can't make Mythic, we're gonna face Mythic. I think that's what we're going with here. Well, let's see if they're running. Let's see what the cool kids are running in Mythic, huh? Mono or not mono? Jesus, what the hell? What the hell am I saying here? So, oh man, is it stock up or 3 steps? You know what? They actually don't have 2 blue sources for that. So let's take away the stock up. I don't see 2 blue sources, so unless I'm missing something, which I don't think I am. They do have Get Lost, so maybe Acolyte instead of Jecht. You go, you chill out. You chill out, my friend. You chill out. You just chill out. So you gotta Get Lost. Alright, we'll go Acolyte here. Get Lost, sure. Sure. So let's see if they have the blue source for their little 3 steps ahead. Please do not. Please do not. Alright, that's not bad. Seamer kind of sucks, though, I'm not gonna lie. So we do have double maps, which is kind of cool. But now that we have Jecht, I think we just gotta go Jecht, right? If we can get a swing in with Jecht Reluctant Guardian, that should be pretty cool. Come on. Consult the star charts without the kicker, though. Got to go, man. Appreciate you, Yap. Thanks for coming by, my friend. Appreciate you. Feels like Jecht's not surviving. Just have a funny feeling Jecht is not going to survive. Overlord of the Mistmoors, huh? We do have Menace, but I'm not going to cut it, I don't think. So let's go for the map token, see if we can snag maybe a little bit of a buff here. Maelstrom Pulse, not terrible, right? It's not great either. I think we'll at least keep 1, just so that we can get into 5 toughness. That should be kind of nice. And then we'll say no, then we'll pitch it. They got a double block. Double chumps, I'm sure. I mean, they don't have to, but I would assume. Right? We don't have to. Wow. Wow, we get in there. Shit. Okay. Yeah. Let's do that. Each opponent discards a card and you draw a card. That feels fine to me. Culler. I mean, they have 3 steps ahead, so now this is kind of our opportunity to kind of set up our Overlord. It's not really the best grab, but I mean, nevertheless, we have a Braska's final Eon? Not half bad, huh? They do a counter spell, but I have a freaking Braska's thing, so maybe I should have kept that Maelstrom Pulse, because that would be really, really nice to kind of get in there. Alright, so I think they're just going to be left down with this 3 steps ahead, I would assume. What a cool card. Just an insta-scoop. Just an insta-scoop. They don't want to see that Jecht again, huh? The Dark Stream. Alright, let's get it, baby. Mountain. Don't want the sound of that. Mountain on the draw. Never where you want to be. Into our fattest card. Alright, here we go. What else could go wrong? It's gonna be this. Oh, it's gonna be this. Whatchamacallit. Gosh, what? The Viper deck, right? I knew it. Yeah, you know once you see the blue, you know that's what's coming. Don't I have to just triumph here? I believe so. They're not running counter spells. They're just doing this for the Viper. So we're going to lose 1 damage. Blah. Blah, I say. Blah. Well, they don't have Screaming Nemesis, right? No Screaming Nemesis confirmed. Maybe they do. They just didn't want to give it to me. I don't know. Let's see. You gotta imagine they just slammed down the Nemesis, so... I think that's probably the right move there, then. Looks like we're going to be staring down 2 Menace double strikers here just in a second. Ow, ow. Mono red, mono red, mono red. How cooked are we on a scale of 1 to 10? It's gotta be like a 9, right? I'm doing it. Jecht, can you get me out of here? I don't know. We'll see. What's the alternative? Surrak into map? I don't know. Come on. These bash rounds are going to kill me, so. Oh, Braid. You got the cool version. So we're just going to pretty much bounce then, I'm assuming. But bouncing is better than taking, so. Hey, that's pretty good. That is actually huge, right? Wow. Maelstrom Pulse, yeah. 10 out of 10, would recommend. Removal? 10 out of 10, would recommend. Maelstrom Pulse may have just saved us. Card is amazing. There's just no way we win without that. I mean, it's not even like we are guaranteed to win here, but... If they have Burst Lightning or something, I think they would just want to go for my face, so I'm just going to block. You'd have to think, right? Of course, we do have the lovely, lovely Triumph, so I'm going to get a little greedy here. We're just going to go map tokens. Worst case scenario, ooh, that's pretty bad, though. I mean, we snag our land, but it's an untap, right? Yeah, it's kind of bad. They do see that we have the Bitter Triumph, so... We're not out of the woods yet. We're at 9 life. They've got Higher Call. They got Sanctuary. But without Maelstrom Pulse, we just auto-lose, so... Wow! Maelstrom Pulse literally got us out of that jam so badly. Have you ever seen a more mid-hand in your life? Let's keep it. You know what? Mortuary is kind of okay, but... It's actually not. I mean, it's better than just like another forest, but, you know. That's fine. Elf is just absorbed. Basically, this is basically just like a counter target burn spell. I mean, it's not bad, right? That's bad. Another land, it never fails. It never, ever, 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 ever fails. Start 5 lands, top deck more land. It never fails. You're like, well, all my lands are in my hand. You have of course you have a less chance to draw in the lands then, right? No. No, you're top decking 4 more lands. Alright, so I get out there. Still have Menace, which is gross. At least you get to draw. Hey, it's not bad. You know, get to draw. Sentinel of the Nameless City, eh? Definitely don't want to be going for this color. Color is kind of rough. Not kind of, it is. It's really rough. I'm sure about there's another land on top. I like. Yeah. Yeah, that's rough. How many lands do we get rid of here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They got the cool Nova Hellkite. This card is so cool. I can't even be too mad. This card is just wrecking the meta. You know what? I should actually have been more aware of this. The Sunspine Links and not dropping down our non-basics. I should have been. That's actually not just random. That's on me. I could have been setting down these basics knowing that they have Sunspine Links. Yeah, that's bad. That's on me. For sure. That's like a no-brainer, too. That's just like a laziness. So we're going to stare down on Nova Hellkite. Is there a way we can top deck removal? I mean, if we top deck removal, I guess there's a way, right? Has to be removal, though. Ow. Discard. I don't think even like keeping the basics matters anymore. Basically just cooked if they have anything, so. I think we're just ripping these map tokens, right? I don't want to go for the Culler, really. I'm going to go for the Mortuary instead. We need some removal. Surrak? I don't know. Sure, right? Just get these beefy? Let's get the beef going. There's a chance. There really is a chance here. Seven. Yeah, I mean, Surrak is more just a beef enabler for the Sentinels, but hit me with the good game, that means not so good. That means you most likely have a Burst Lightning. Round 3. Fight. Alright. Let's try not to punt that time. That was, like I said, I cannot believe that. The Sunspine Links, if I was drop my basics, I wouldn't have been dead. I think right now we can still kind of make the case not to do so, with the Blooming Marsh. A little bit different of circumstances here, but I don't think we need another Cecil, right? Probably not. But we do need an Acolyte. Yeah, big fan of that card. Oh, so far so good. They haven't played anything in my turn 2, which is really weird. Esper Origins kind of mitigates the Cecil here, so I don't know. Sure. Lightning Strike to the Cecil. Shouldn't be too bad, right? Graveyard. I think just graveyard. Back up to 20 life. I think I am just going to slam down this Origins. Acolyte's still doing work. Okay, now we're in weird mode now. Now we're in weird mode. So we're going Origins, but having this Nemesis up is extremely nerve-wracking. Now we're just on the hunt for some removal. Because as we all know, Screaming Nemesis can shut off my life gain. I have gained plenty of life here, though, so can't complain too much. Don't think I can block here, man. It's kind of close. It's kind of close, but I'm going to say no. I think it's a little bit more... It's just too important to slam down another Origins, I think. Yeah, we just go Origins into Surrak. I mean, that's a little bit too good for my liking. Maelstrom Pulse should be okay. So I guess we'll keep this on top because I'm going to want the Maelstrom Pulse. And then this will just draw. So, sure. Into Surrak, sure. So now that even if they go for the Nova Hellkite, they have to do it. This is not May. So they do this, they have to. If they want to slam down this dragon, they have to touch one of my creatures. And then Surrak says F you. So that's nice. I don't really mind the Scorching... I don't mind this that much, though, because that means they're not hitting my Nemesis. Their Nemesis, not my Nemesis. They're not hitting their Nemesis, and that's kind of okay to me. So we just gotta... I could just slam down an Overlord, but then I have to block it, so I don't think that's gonna work either. I think we're, like, slightly not favored to win this. Slightly. Which is kind of crazy. But I think we gotta go Acolyte into Elves, just because we do get the robot, right? Yeah, then we have the lifelink, so... Two pulses for next turn. Pretty good. Because we might have to sit down and stare at this damn... Yeah, Hellkite. Pop the elf, I'm assuming. They're not swinging with the Bastion, that's for certain. I'm a little surprised they're not swinging with the Nemesis. I mean, I know we have lifelink with the Acolyte. I guess that makes sense, right? Makes sense. Give me that nice. I don't know if that's nice try or I don't know what that is, but I don't know if that's nice or nice try, but we'll see. Scorching shot, damn it. I'm double blocking for sure. 100%. I know they have double strike, but yeah, they can't bump it twice. Needlehead, huh? Okay. So I'm basically down to 7 if they don't block. I mean, slamming down with Hauntwoods feels pretty good. I could go for Culler if I want to be aggressive. They also have this Bastion out with Double Strike Menace, so I mean, I have to respect this. Keep 2 blockers back for this. I think that's probably okay. That means they can't buff it a bazillion times. I'm going to put a stop at my upkeep here, just in case I do want to go in for the Overlord. But I think I'm just going to hardcast this Overlord. Alternatively, I could have... Wait, hold on. Wait. Oh, I could have just went double Culler. No, I couldn't have. Never mind. Okay. I'll just slam this puppy down, right? Double blocking Bastronaut 1000%. We're gonna go down to what, 7? Thinking we're looking okay here, but you can never be too sure about mono red here. Absolutely double blocking Bastronaut. Needlekin can get hit. Down to 6. We are going to lose 1 on the draw. Hellkite. Oh, Jesus. I'm blocking. Oh, I'm blocking. Down to presumably 3 higher claw. All right. You're bye-bye. If I go Culler, block, that's good game. That's good game. Good game. We even have the end just for funsies. Culler. The end. Down to 2. Or down to 1, I should say. The end on the Needlehead. There we go. Close out. Very uncomfortable. That's how mono red always is, right? Very, very uncomfortable. Always very, very uncomfortable. And just for a little dagger there, but always feels good beating a mono red. What can I say? At Final Fantasy losing face. How you doing here? Losing to face. So maybe some burn. Let's get rid of that. This village is kind of cool. I think we kind of use it over the forest, right? Sure. Let's get a sleeve check here. Is that a little Birds of Paradise? What is that? Alright, Cecil, get out there. Get out there, kid. I don't even rate Cloud in my top 5. Wow! Hey, there you go. There you go. That's an opinion right there. Again, I don't know. I'm not a Final Fantasy person, so. I think I'll just block you, right? This, like, I've seen the Arabella decks go absolutely insane, but how's life? There you go. Speaking of Arabella. Don't think they're swinging, so that's nice. Do I actually, like, do I swing? Do I just Maelstrom Pulse the War Leader's Call? I think I'm just going to Maelstrom Pulse this call. I'm not too comfortable with this thing existing. Maybe it is a little bit too passive to just, like, not attack, but I think they're definitely a way more aggro deck. We can go a little bit bigger. They can play the aggro deck, I think. Ow. Gotta block. That's exactly why we need to block there. Yeah, that's yucky. Let's go Acolyte. So I know I can't really block, but you know. All right. It's like probably okay, right? Hey, it's Annabelle. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was like, as soon as I saw that, I was like, we were just talking about Annabelle. Okay. I'm a little bit low on the life department, so we're gonna discard probably this elf, I think, right? Maybe we just Arabella can actually kill us though, so I'm actually gonna be a little cheeky here. We'll get rid of that. Do they have protection? Are they main decking protection? No, they're not. All right, here we go. Let's go. Hired Claw. That is kind of nerve-wracking, huh? I actually am kind of curious. Do y'all order your hand? If you notice, I always put mine from left to right, and then from lands, and then least expensive to most expensive. I know it's a little bit weird because most people do it the other way, because you read it like, I don't know, I think I'm weird, but nevertheless. I think I just get down the Sentinel, right? Let's just be mana efficient, nothing fancy here. Summon Brynhilder, okay, so then they get, this card's interesting. Certainly interesting, right? No swing is beautiful, we like that, we like that. So they have the Voice of Victory that they're going to get next turn. I can only go one bat, which is kind of weird. Ugh. And they're not going to block this Sentinel. There's no way, right? Let's hit one map on the Sentinel, just in case. The end. I'm gonna have to put that away. I don't have enough black sources to even cast this damn thing. Put my lands to my left. Yeah, I've always, yeah, it's always interesting to notice how people do that. So now let's swing in. This makes their blocks way worse. I think we go bat, and then I'm probably gonna put the map on the bat. I think it's gotta be Delny, right? Yeah, it's gotta be Delny. Delny with all these mobilizes and higher claws. No, let's just take away Delny. And then put this on the bat. Surrak can go home. Pretty nice though. The bat, I mean, having lifelink, if they want to get cheeky with the Voice of Victory, the mobilize 2, we can just block with the bat. Lands left, mana order, then counter spells remove all the way to the right. Nice, nice. We're swinging, baby. We are swinging. Taking it. Let's go. I guess I could just bat again. I don't know. If you do have a whatchamacallit, a Delny up there, no. You can block me. You can actually kill me? Hold on, they can actually kill me with this thing, right? Let's do this one, because if they drop untapped land, they can actually drop this and then kill a bat, I guess. It's kind of annoying. Alright, get big bat, get big bat. Virtue. Sure. Origins. We'll keep this. I already kept, yeah, we'll keep both. I don't know. Let's keep that, actually have 2 Voice of Victories, so. Curse of Curse, nice, yes! Fast Cannon, you already know, you already know. You just queued in a red Leyline? No way. Holy shit. I haven't seen red Leyline in like years. It's been a long time since I've seen red Leyline. Alright. Maelstrom Pulse, gotta be on Voice of Victory, I guess. 2 for 1s. Feels good. We've done it! We've done it!